Welcome back. It is TVU's Most Wanted. I am Jared, and on the show with me today, one of two bands on right now, obviously sent by Ravens for later. Right now, write this down. How you guys doing?
Good, man.
Good. Yeah?
Good.
Now, we've had a lot of bands on the show this year, but we haven't got a chance to hang out with you guys yet, so why don't you introduce yourselves for those who don't know?
Well, I'm Johnny.
I'm Nate.
I'm Chad. I'm John.
I'm Nick.
Now, I will just say this, that normally when it comes to bands lose members a lot, and every time I check on Write This Down, there's a picture with 3 of you guys in it, and you guys have multiplied. So what's the story there? Well, I mean, that's a good thing, right? You're not losing members, you're adding people, but maybe next time there will be 10 of you.
Yeah.
Well, it's just 3 of us are on contract with Tooth and Nail that signed the contract, and then King over here and John are the hire-ons for the guitar.
King
and bass.
John, that works well.
Yeah, there we go, King.
But that's not like King John, right? It's King Baby, right?
It's King.
King Baby.
King Baby.
Where's this coming from?
I have a long name. It's Nicholas Gage Keen Lombardo. Nate was always...
Could never say it.
Yeah.
Keen in there.
Okay.
What got
Keen,
everyone. So when you hear it,
turned
you're
it
like...
into King, and then the classic crime turned it to King Baby.
The classic.
He's
crime
only
says
19, he's the young one. So.
Okay. All right, that's a pretty good nickname. I've heard a lot worse. It's not too terribly bad. And when you guys first came in today, I have to admit, I noticed your Waffle House hat.
Yeah,
and I really think we need to discuss where that came from.
We can discuss it. No, it's not covered in deer urine. No, I don't.
Wait. Why would you have to sell, like, my Waffle House hat is not covered in deer urine? Like, sir, maybe, but deer urine?
Obadiah on the show seemed to think that it probably would have been. But
and where did that come from? Why would he think that?
The camouflage, hunting.
Okay.
You know.
Jared, in hunting stores, they sell deer urine, so deer will not get your scent.
I know, but usually in hunting stores, they don't sell Waffle House hats. Did you get that from a hunting store?
I did, actually. I got it from a hunting store.
That's impressive.
And, you know, it was just unique. It kind of called to me. I actually lost it for a year. Ended up in Chad's basement. Lost forever.
How did that happen?
I don't know. I just left it there.
2 of them, because his girlfriend bought
2 of the same hat?
Yeah, his girlfriend bought him a new one when he lost that one.
You know, and the Waffle House had it.
You just have a thing for Waffle House hats or whatever. Did they have any other, like, restaurant hats in camo, or was it just Waffle House?
Just the Waffle House, which I feel says a lot about the institution of Waffle House.
It does. It really does. I guarantee you can see truckers wearing that hat, man. They dig on that.
Open 24 hours.
I like it. So I was checking out your guys' YouTube channel, and you had a behind-the-scenes video for a new video that you just shot, right?
Yeah, we just shot it.
Tell me a little bit about that.
We were in North Carolina, and it was kind of on a tour. We were on tour with Letter Black and Children 18-3, and we had 2 days off to shoot the video in North Carolina. So we did it to a song called Renegade, which is our #3 on our CD, and it was a really cool experience. We started on a Tuesday at noon and went all the way till Wednesday morning at 5 in the morning.
Wow. Like without stopping?
Without stopping.
Oh, we stopped once for dinner, like 2:30 in the morning.
Oh my gosh. Whose idea was that? Like, what if you had 2 days to shoot it, why didn't they give you, like, time to sleep?
Well, we had extras, a ton of extras, because we were doing kind of like a...
It was a 1900 bare-knuckle boxing match.
Nice.
It was me versus
It's Goliath. It's kind of a David and Goliath type story.
Okay.
And then we had a ton of extras, and so the extras actually stayed well past what they're supposed to. They stayed till about 1 in the morning.
That's pretty sweet.
And they wanted to do all the performance shots kind of while they had all the lighting and everything set up. So, I mean, it took about 17, 18 hours straight.
Sweet. So you did all the performance stuff after the extras left and after dinner?
About 4 in the morning we started. Because they wanted it to be dark outside.
Right.
So we waited till like about 3:30 to start.
That sounds awful. Like, I mean, just having to play instruments at that time of night, how was your brain working there? That had to have been
Chad fell asleep. On the floor, on the hardwood floor.
That's great. Was that after your performance parts, or do they have to wake you up? Like, hey, you got to do your part now.
There's a little bit of both, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But, I mean, we've already seen the first take, the first cut, so it looks really good. Yeah. And I think in a couple of weeks, it should be out.
All right, well, if you're watching, make sure when we get that video, you're like, oh yeah, they were half asleep at this point, and it still looks that good. Imagine what they could have done if it was like 2 in the afternoon.
No.
That's pretty sweet. So we're talking about the video. I saw the behind the scenes stuff, and it seems like you had a little bit of problems with your wardrobe. Tell me, what size pants do you wear again? If you haven't seen this video, I can check it out on your guys' MySpace or link up to it. It's very
Let me clear
funny
it all
video.
up. They originally had guessed me at a 34. They were too big, way too big. So I said, you know, I want to drop it down to a 33, 32. Well, she drops it down to a 32, and they were a little too snug.
Okay.
I say, you know what, let's go up a size. She brings me a 30. And I can't even get them past my quads.
So by up a size, she dropped
it. And then again, she drops it to 28. And at that point, I can't get them past my knees. And it's embarrassing. And it's like, I feel overweight. And it's like.
You start feeling self-conscious.
I start feeling really self-conscious about the whole situation. And it's like, please just find me some pants that fit.
That's really funny. Did they not have 33s, or how did that eventually end up working out?
Eventually, we found it. And the guy that shot the video, he had a very dry sense of humor, so he made me feel even more awkward about it. So he kept me every time I needed a new pair of pants.
You tell him his problem, you go, All right,
not doing anything about it, just like
that solves it.
Like that wasn't a problem to fix.
I had a few wardrobe issues, but I feel like I look the sharpest in the video.
Oh yeah? Did you guys agree? Did he look the sharpest?
Man look going
I had the monocle with the cane,
top hat,
tuxedo.
I like it. What was your part in the video? Why did you have to dress up that way?
The promoter, the kingpin.
He's like my sponsor.
Okay.
I put the fight on.
Yeah.
I'm rich.
Now you said you were the boxer, right?
Yeah.
Did you get to do anything cool for that, or?
I got beat up for the whole thing.
Yeah.
Well, the guy was like this. He was a bouncer and a physical trainer, and the guy was huge.
Okay.
And when we were doing the beginning sequence, we were throwing punches, going back and forth on the combo moves. I had to keep repeating it. And then there were a bunch of body shots that I had to take. And I was like, well, I can't tell how to make it look real, so you kind of got to hit me a little bit. Well, he hit me like 5-6 times in a row on the side, and they had to stop because I had such a big goose egg. It was about that big.
Oh man, that's fantastic.
They thought I broke a rib because he hit me so hard. Like it bruised, it was bad, and then, but I mean, it was fun.
He was like, gee, I'm out, I can't breathe.
It didn't hurt then, but when I went to go home and sleep, I couldn't sleep on my side for the next 3 days, and then it was black and blue for a week.
Oh man,
yeah.
that's pretty sweet though. You got some training on boxing, right? Or you just were maybe a punching bag, sounds like.
Well, yeah, there was some training. You know, you had to hold your fist like this for 1900 boxing, and you look really dorky.
Do you feel like after that you could go do an action movie, be a stand-in for some celebrity because you can take a punch and throw a punch?
Maybe. I think I'm better at taking the punch than throwing the punch.
All right. So when can we expect to see this new video? When are you guys going to be able to get it out to us? When can we see it online?
I would say 1 to 2 weeks.
Okay.
We're just now getting everything going. We're doing like a video premiere release through Pure Volume.
Cool.
Everything's getting set up right now, so I would say 1 to 2 weeks tops.
All right, cool. So be on the lookout for that. If you want to check them out, you can check them out on MySpace or Facebook, I assume. Get all the links, TVUlive.com. Let's talk about what you guys have coming up. Obviously, the holidays are just around the corner. What do you guys got planned?
Big Thanksgiving feast.
Yeah?
I don't know.
Yeah, we November and December are always kind of more off time, more writing time for us. Yeah. So we're gonna really try to. We have a few spot dates here and there, but we're really gearing up for a January tour. Can't really say anything about it now because it hasn't been officially finalized. But Sent by Ravens is gonna be on it.
Cool.
Coming up next, and a few other sweet bands. So
cool.
That's coming up the start of the year, and then we're gonna be really focusing on writing in November, and then in December we all kind of live in separate states. So
okay, I was gonna say, like around the holidays, do you get to have a nice Thanksgiving feast together as a band, or is it just spending time with family?
We kind of go home. I'm from Arizona, Johnny's from Florida, Chad's from Wisconsin, John's from California.
Whoa.
And King Baby's the only one from Minnesota.
That's from all over the place, man. Like, kind of close. Minnesota, Wisconsin, kind of close, but like other than that, just boom.
Yeah. Everyone else kind of scatters around
It's
December.
nice though, because in Minnesota, when it's -30 with wind chill and middle of December.
Yeah.
California, Arizona, and Florida, that's all nice.
Beautiful.
Nice place to go home.
So you guys should just make a retreat down to their house and hang out there for the winter. There it is. But that has to get you out of like buying each other Christmas presents too, right? Because you don't see each other.
I've never bought these guys anything.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever bought any.
And that's not going to change this year.
Nope.
Awesome. All right, well, whatever's coming up with Write This Down, make sure you're checking them out on Twitter and on Facebook. You can get the link at TVUlive.com. Guys, thanks so much for taking the time.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.